Where's my slippers? Okay, got my slippers. Attendance will most probably below because of that. Hey, we got our first member on the live. And he leaves again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so welcome to my very first members only live. And this is one of the perks that I have listed for the members only feature on the members tab. That's for members basically that pays for extra content. So basically, this is where live is gonna be happening now. And I will make shorter snippets of the bigger video that can obviously then go to YouTube so that other people can also catch up on the content. They just won't be able to go live with us. So today we have a nice list of content for you guys. I will be starting off things with the FTC announcement that recently got made into the Discord, and then after that I will touch a little bit on Minister of GER30, and GER30 is an indices, which is why the name Minister of GER30. Anyway, I will also touch a little bit on Classicforextrader, got some scoop there. And then last but not least, I also want to touch on the Durban bankers that is targeting pensioners. For the longest of time, people are telling me I am crazy, I do not know what I'm talking about. But evidently, when you take a look at the video that I've most recently uploaded with that two Indian older people, you will obviously see that older people are being targeted because the only thing that older people want is a solid nest egg that will obviously take care of them and the children when they are gone. So, as I said, the first thing that we want to talk about, or we are going to talk about, is FTC. Let me just take out my cell phone. I just want to get to the Discord because that is obviously where that message was relayed. And the thing is, this is an announcement that comes both from the official FTC channel, right? Number one. And then number two, announcements. Number two, there's also a message that comes from the CEO, Smith Coggins. So the very first thing that I saw today was a public statement that was released by the FTC official Discord group. It reads, "Dear valued clients, we are pleased to announce that the recent hearing was ruled in our favor. This decision reaffirms our commitment to upholding the highest standards of transparency, integrity, and service. We understand the concerns and apprehensions many of you might have had, and we are grateful for your trust and patience during this period. The outcome of the hearing allows us to move forward with renewed vigor and continue to provide the excellent service that you have come to expect from us. We would like to take this opportunity to express our deep appreciation for your unwavering support and understanding. Together, we remain steadfast in our dedication to excellence and serving our clients' best interests. Thank you for being a valued part of our journey." Now, obviously, the reason why I'm doing this is because, there's two sides to a coin, and this is a developing story. And we have received the one side where they said, okay, things are frozen. And obviously, the client review that we also had there. And then after that, there is a statement from Smith Coggins that seems like it was made to Twitter because it has that retweet symbols there. And at Smith Goggins, CEO, to our esteemed clients, partners, and team, I'm writing to inform you of the recent developments concerning the hearing that many of you are aware of. It brings me great relief and pride to announce that the hearing concluded in our favor. Such moments reinforce our unwavering commitment to the principles and ethics that form the foundation of FTC. It is a testament to our team's dedication, our clients' trust, and our partners' support, all of which have been instrumental during this challenging period. Our primary focus remains to serve with integrity, transparency, and excellence. This outcome not only marks a significant milestone for us, but also paves the way for our continued growth and commitment to all our stakeholders. I wish to extend my deepest gratitude for the patience and understanding shown by each one of you. Together, we move forward stronger and more aligned than ever. So, obviously, this is them. That is just basically saying that the the trial or the court hearing that they went to went in their favor. As you guys know, I recently reported on that as well. But does this make me trust prop firms? Does this make me trust FTC? Does this make me trust prop firms in general? No. There isn't any regulation yet which justifies my trust, if I can say it like that. And I think that is why the SEC or whichever commission is busy honing in on them. I think that is why they have been so active in their role with making sure that things of this nature are actually sorted and is being sorted out. Now, I am not certain if this is FTC in the full scope because that message don't say, but listen, we got unfrozen. It is back to usual now. No, that just says that the hearing went in their favor. I need you guys to understand that for me, that isn't a confirmation yet that it is back to business. Okay. I'm very certain that there is more updates coming from FTC. But when you look at what has been happening in this industry called the prop industry for this past time, it's a little bit stressful, I would say. There's also a recent one that disappeared like under our eyes. You guys must remember there was MDP funding, right? Or something called MDP funding. And we still need to go and check in with Andile the Goat. And I'm always going to call him Andile the Goat. What's his surname, man? I forgot Andile's surname now. But the one that became the CEO and then you didn't see him there anymore. Yeah. So we will need to get in touch with him to find out what happened with MDP because he was promoting MDP and then all of a sudden MDP gone. So when it seems to the prop firm industry and what is currently happening in the prop firm industry, I think it is like safe to say that there's a lot of nonsense going on. A whole lot of nonsense. And not even this is gonna make me have any type of misplaced trust in any firm. Prop firms is gonna have to come out and they're gonna have to come and prove their legitimacy. It's as simple as that. And proving your legitimacy means you are simply getting another authoritative, not even another authoritative body, but each country that you are soliciting your services to, you are getting that country's authoritative financial body to scope through your work. And scope through your work isn't actually the correct um, 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 the correct term that I would want to use because that is almost like uh, 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 just brushing over things, you know? So when you have a larger financial authoritative body, right, that can look through things, right, that can check through things. I just forgot the term now. Mm, Let me just check the term for you guys, ho. No, let me not even try Google. I am off right now. I literally just woke up a while ago. That is why I can't get to words right now. My brain haven't woken up fully. So, as I was saying, when you have these authoritative bodies that is looking through your business, that is making sure that everything is right and that the consumer is protected, that will make me have faith in you, because that means that you are putting the consumer's need for trading in a secured environment above your own need to make money. And ultimately, that is what I want to say. That's what some people do not understand. They think getting rich is going the greedy route, and that is the getting rich quick route, right? By greed and ripping off people. But if you want to have a wealth, and I'm not talking about richness, because richness comes and goes, but if you want to have a wealth that is everlasting, that is breaking off generational curses, please do not go and further harm people financially, because in this day and age, money is actually needed. I think we can all attest to that. Okay. So one thing that I also wanted to talk about today was Minister of GER30. Guys, this is becoming a problem. This one has been a problem. Sorry. And I've been seeing Shami on Trading Hub exposing him for quite some things, but as you guys know, I'm really picky on some stories. So for me, just seeing this, that was really, really insane. There's people that created a group, they added me to the group, and I think, guys, in like going forward, if you guys are gonna go like the group route, if you are more than 5 people, if you're even more than 2 people, create a group, right? And then you add me to the group, because that gives me an opportunity to speak to all of you guys at once. So now I don't have to repeat the same question 3, 4, 5 times, right? So they created a group and they kind of gave me the evidence on Minister of GER30. I will create a video pretty soon on that guy and I will release it tomorrow so that you guys can just see what I'm talking about. But this Minister of GER30 is quite the scammer that I take him for, because he scammed a lot of people. And you guys must know, for me, nah, it's like a pattern. If you scammed someone a certain way, you are going to continue scamming them in that exact way. So, and also when I look at the group now that they have added me in, this guy recently sent a signal and it blew people's account. Like, I'm literally at the signal. They forwarded from him. It's a buy just 30 current market price. No stop loss, no take profit, right? And then the market dipped. Like, yeah, you guys can see the signal. Why is this? Okay, let me just try this. Go. Why is this thing not? Shit, man. Anyway, here's the signal, right? To buy. Here's the signal to buy. And then when you do that, you guys will see what the market did. The market actually dipped after this guy told the people, oh, but listen, buy the market. So Minister of Joe 130 is definitely someone that you cannot trust. Hey, we have another member. Oh my goodness, please. And he left also again. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so there's that, right? The fact that his signals is very, very poor, right? His signals is very, very poor. And then after that, when it comes to him scamming people, right? He scams people. His modus operandi is through account management. I'm gonna need you guys to stick for me with this one for tomorrow, so that we can actually get the full video of it and the full evidence of it. But this guy moves through account management. He promises a daily target of 15 to 20K, and there's obviously a profit split of 50-50. Yes, and now, like, you guys must understand this. Understand this. This guy has a recommended broker for this as well, which is Vault Markets. And like I continuously say, my bro, show me who your friends is, and I'll most definitely be able to tell you who you are. But more on that, you guys can definitely read between the lines there. More minimum deposit 2.5. So he has gotten some people to the point where they are paying him this 2.5, right? And the thing is, this guy is now busy removing people from his group because they are speaking out against him. Look at this. Look at this. That is just people that he has removed. Now, I need you guys to understand that a Jackie is removing. My goodness, Jackie, I need you to understand that you are playing for the wrong team here, my dear. When it comes to proof of payments, you guys know that is something that I don't move without. That is something I don't move without. So please come in for tomorrow's video because these guys need to be exposed, and they are the newer NAS 100 apes. They are the newer Sandile Shares. They are the newer Louis Jr. Chakwanes, the newer Ref Waynes, right? And I need you guys to understand that this is a plague that will not stop unless we stop it. And we stop it not only by exposing them, but also spreading the message so that at the end of the day, people can understand that what is happening here is detrimental to consumers because one thing I need you guys to understand, we are in the age of quick money and the perception of quick money. And the quickest money in this industry is unfortunately what? Clients. Let's be real. It's clients. So that is the quickest way that these guys can get money, make money, and continue to make money, which is why you see once they get to a certain level of bringing in money, they get the car that they are leasing for a monthly fee. That car that people are seeing with this guy on a consistent level is making lives in the car, is making videos in the car, is taking pictures of the car everywhere he's go. It's just pictures, it's just videos, it's just live. You guys understand that that brings in more people for him. And in case you guys don't understand it that well, the cars are just for marketing. The trips that they take, just for marketing. When they go to restaurants, just for marketing. Now, you guys might understand, you guys might say, oh, but Rydall, we go to the restaurant sometimes and we take photos. We go to, we take pics of our cars. But no, you don't take pics of your cars and then at the bottom of your caption, you're recommending a broker. You're not taking pictures of the most important meal of the day, your breakfast, and then posting it online talking about, oh, how you have made it, do you? You don't take pictures or go live to make other people who's working 9 to 5s, making solid money. You aren't talking down to them simply because you have struck it lucky by finally working out that people are gullible. That's wrong. And I don't move like that. I can't respect people that is like this. I can't. I want you to look at also when these guys lie for clout. That is the most despicable thing ever. I'm gonna make a video on Young Ammo also soon, but there is another trader that exposed Young Ammo because Young Ammo went on a podcast of some sort and he went to go lie. Now, you guys must understand that some of these guys in this forex trading industry, their marketing is built on a camaraderie. Their marketing is built on brotherhood. If I can say it like that, right? So stick with me; it's gonna make sense to you pretty soon. Their marketing is built around you look after me, I look after you. My brother's keeper type of vibes. You understand? So, like I said, Young Amo was recently on a podcast and he spoke about another trader and how he was taking care of that trader, making sure that trader is sorted. And then that trader flipped around to actually be like, okay, nah, but like, this other trader actually fed you. This other when your scandals broke, and I need you guys to understand, no one was exposing Young Ammo. When Young Ammo went broke, I don't want to say I'm the reason that they went broke, but I exposed the hell out of that man. I exposed the fact that his robots was blowing accounts. I was exposing the fact that the robots that he was even having was like, he would say it's profitable, but it's not. Right? I was exposing his copy trading stuff on Exness because this was some guy that has the best signals, the best mentorships, the best robots. You guys will understand. Before John Gatti got big, Young Emma was already busy selling robots. Do you guys remember Prophetic Robot, the Angelic Robot? Go and look at my previous content. I've exposed this man for all of that. Now, I believe the nail in the coffin for some traders is this copy trading stuff that they go through. Now, ultimately, that proves that these guys can't trade. If you guys are a little bit slow on that end, copy trading is basically where I have an account and now the following that I have, they are linking their accounts to mine, right? Now, because they are linking their accounts to mine, their accounts are taking and executing trades in the same proportion that they have obviously set when they have linked their accounts to mine. But it basically takes the same trades as mine. Same stop loss, same take profits. If I lose, you lose. If I win, you win, right? And I don't understand how that isn't part of account management because ultimately that is also financial advice. It isn't just piggybacking on someone's trades. Especially not how these guys advertise it to be. But my point here is that Young Emo messed up on Xness. He messed up. He countlessly blew. I think it's two or three times that I was able to make a video, like 2-3 separate times that I was able to make a video on this guy blowing people's accounts through Xness copy trading. Now, why I say that is the nail through the coffin is because when you look at it like this, you have created these mentorship courses. You have created signals. You are selling signals. You have created robots as well, but you are busy losing accounts when you're manual trading. So, what is your signals based on? What is your robots based on? What are you actually selling to the people? You guys understand? So, when Young Almo was busy going through that tip, and you guys are constantly telling me that, oh, I'm lying when I look at body posture, when I look at before and after, because you can clearly see when money has glowed up a person, right? Now, a glow up needs constant maintenance. So you can see when the maintenance is busy slipping. We stopped seeing the cars on a usual basis. The place that he was filming in started getting smaller and smaller because you guys must understand, Young Amo made people believe that he had a mansion once upon a time, right? This man was making people believe that he was driving Mustangs once upon a time. Okay, let me not say drive, let me say own. He made people believe that he owned these things, right? But now, I think for some people, it's a little bit slow to register that you are driving a Ford Mustang, but you're living in an apartment. Your car is more expensive than where you're staying. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. On a financial literacy level, that shows how stupid these guys are. That shows how much they are marketing to you because that little apartment that they are renting, and guys, I'm just saying little apartment, and this only applies to Forex traders because they are constantly talking down to people, constantly making people feel like they have less, constantly making people feel that they have nothing. But that little apartment that they get, right, it should show you something. That is just a place for them to lay their head. If they could stay at home, that is what would be happening. But they can't stay at home because it looks sus. Your baby sister is struggling to get to varsity. Your baby brother is wearing broken school shoes. Your family must walk through rain to get to work, but you are driving a Mustang. You are driving A45 AMGs. And I think on a common sense level, these forex traders have really made it easy to disarm people. So we will be delving into Young Amo also. That is something that I most definitely need to talk about because Young Amo had a rise and fall that most definitely needs to be studied. And I don't think enough emphasis has been put on that. I mean, the most recent thing that I uploaded about Young Amo is the fact that he yet again blew another Forex account. So that is most definitely someone that we're going to talk about in the future. And then the last thing on my list of topics, and I feel this is probably the most important topic that I have to offer you guys today, is the two Durban bankers that was allegedly targeting pensioners. Guys, whenever I say pull up your parents close by so that they can watch videos with us, with you, get educated on how scams work and stuff like that, I really mean it. When I'm going to invite your parents to watch a video with you, I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to use profanity. I'm not going to use vulgar language. I'm not going to use anything that's like that because obviously your parents are from a generation where respect is how a message is conveyed. I understand that in today's generation, it's going to take a lot of screaming and violence to get people to adhere to or just to listen to you. But when I speak about your parents, I mean, these are people that you can sit down and have a nice conversation with, right? And the reason why I want you guys to invite your parents on these videos is because, like I said, this is a whole news publication that is reporting on these Durban-based bankers that is allegedly targeting pensioners. Now, are pensioners tech savvy? Can pensioners tell when they are being sold a lie? Can pensioners tell when they are being ripped off? Can pensioners tell when they are busy being sold a dream? Does pensioners fathom when they are being sold a lie to? I don't think so. Let me tell you what older people worry about. Older people worry about maximizing the time that they have on earth with their loved ones, which is why they have handed over the reins of their financial future to someone that they can trust, which makes older people more vulnerable. But it seems like whenever I tell you guys these things, people think I'm a hater. It seems like whenever I try and bring some type of awareness on that specific people, because you must understand it like this. These guys are always going to find a newer way to lie to your parents, to your grandparents, to your aunts, to your uncles. And the thing is, if truth be told, at some point, you guys could have stopped it. That's just what it is. And the fact that people have gotten so brazen that within the journey to getting rich, they are like old people are in their last days. I need you guys to understand how ruthless this is. Old people are in their last days. They're already living off next to nothing, right? If it's people that's been rich once upon a time and they have children that's also like well off and wealthy and can take care of them, cool. Like, those children will sort you out, right? But we're talking about pensioners here. We are talking about people that is living off Sasa. That is why I don't want, especially my following, right? I don't want you guys praising positions. I don't want you guys praising anything material. And it's not that, oh, I don't, or I don't have anything to praise. No, it's because we don't understand what people did to get to those things. So, in actual fact, you are actually clapping for fraud now. Make that make sense for me, please. And I need you guys to understand what makes me believe, or why I say we are in the age of quick money. You guys remember Anna Delvey, right? Which is actually Anna Sorokin, which scammed a whole lot of elites. She also scammed some poor people, but hotels and stuff, right? That lady is turning that whole scam history of hers, where she portrayed herself to be this heiress, and her father is so rich. She comes from this rich royal family from overseas, from Europe and stuff like that. Um, because let's be real, Europe is still one of those, those lost people that's still clinging on to king, queen, and all of those titles. But she was able to, like, scam a whole lot of wealthy people, and then as time went up in certain tiers, she ended up scamming poorer people. Now, like I said, this lady's making a career out of that background now. And what I'm saying, no, she's not scamming anymore. But every other thing that this lady brings forth, people are clapping for now. I don't understand how this world works. I sincerely don't. The only thing that makes scammers relevant and that keeps scammers relevant is you guys. That's why I'm always telling you guys, be mindful of who you are supporting. Be mindful of who you are dropping likes and comments for. And I'm not saying, no, you must only like my work. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. Like what you want to like, but do so mindfully, because in the end, you do not know what you are supporting. If you can understand what I'm saying, do some research. If you can understand what I'm saying, you know, like, I'm gonna use a very a very simple example now, right? Simple example now of when you don't research. You guys must know what's been happening with Israel and Palestine now recently, right? Or what's been happening for years. And when I say for years, I mean way before I was born, way before my parents were born. Um, my grandma was born 1930. It's a very long time ago, but very, very long ago, right? When Palestine was Palestine and Israel came into Palestine. Remember, it was just Palestine. There was no Israel. I need you to understand, there was no Israel whatsoever. No? Now, some people in Cape Town, some people in South Africa. Let's forget about South Africa. Look, Cape Town. Some people in Cape Town that is very vocal on the freedom of South Africans from apartheid and the emancipation from people that went through apartheid in South Africa, but then they go and vote DA. Now, why is that a problem? It's a problem because DA is an Israeli organization. I would say they support Israel fully on what they're doing. And that is why I'm saying, guys, watch where you support. Do research where you support. Please, don't just follow negatively. Canala. Canala. I will see you guys in my next stream. Cheers.